Alright, y'all just missed that. About 5 miles of mountain biking. It's been a little while since I rode, so that's why I only done 5 miles. And it is, that says 103 degrees, but that's probably some ambient temperature from the motor. It's probably about in the upper 90s, really. Anyway, I just wanted to share a quick financial tip. Of course, you know, this is what the channel is about saving money, making money, and math. So, or doing math, because I like math and I like money. What can I say? Today, just as I pulled up here at Camp Preston Hunt, Boy Scout camp, right outside of Texarkana, Arkansas, my vehicle just rolled over 174,000 miles. I'm very amazed that it has made it this long, and it is going to make it a lot further, I can tell. Before I go anywhere, just want y'all to see, before anybody says anything, see the seatbelt flashing indicator? Seatbelt's on. This is just not attached. The little cover that goes over it holds it all together. It's broken off. I've actually got it right in here inside the console. Maybe one day I'll stick it back on there, super glued or something. It just broke off one day, and so I ain't worried about it right now. So, just so that nobody will say anything about me driving without my seatbelt on, because I'm about to be driving. Because I'm now on my way home. But anyway, financial tip: when you buy a vehicle, keep it. I wish I had somebody to tell me that when I was younger. I have bought and sold 10 vehicles, average about 2 years apiece. Some of them was less than 2 years, some of them was more than 2 years. I'm not going to go, well, yeah, I'll just go down through the list of all the vehicles that I had. Started off with a 1988 Pontiac Grand Am. I was told it just needed a new starter. Put a new starter on it, didn't work. Put some more money into it, it worked. And about a month later, engine caught on fire. So that was a waste of money. Anyway, right after that, I was young and dumb, didn't know what I was doing, didn't know what I was picking. Bought a 2000 Pontiac Grand Am. Of course, you know, first car was a Pontiac, so the second car, well, Pontiac must be decent, I guess. I don't know. That was a stupid thought, because the first one didn't work for me, which actually I think was more of a user error. I think I may have put too much oil in the engine and the oil caught on fire. Now that I'm older and I understand stuff better, that could have been what actually happened. But anyway, you live and you learn. So 2000 Pontiac Grand Am. After that was 2003 Chevrolet S10. Then 2004 Nissan Titan. I wish I still had that truck. As a matter of fact, I still see it driving around town, and aside from some cosmetic issues that the new owners have let it get into, the truck seems to work fine. Of course, I don't know what other repairs they've had to have done since I sold it to them. But after that was a 2007 Dodge Ram. That was a spontaneous buy. Something I'll get into in another video. Don't ever co-sign on something for somebody. That's one thing that spurred me to go ahead and buy that truck, because I thought it would be a long time before I could ever buy another truck. But everything worked out good. I just ended up wasting money on the truck. So after the Dodge Ram was a 1995 Jeep Wrangler, and then a 2001 Jeep Cherokee, then a 2003 Jeep Grand Cherokee. And of course there's reasons for each one of them that I got rid of them. Mostly it's because of the I wants, which that's why I'm saying I wish I had somebody to tell me don't do this, and that's hopefully I can get across to somebody. Don't trade vehicles so often. Keep them. Know what you want before you go get it. But anyway, after the 2003 Grand Cherokee was a 2008 Jeep Wrangler, another vehicle I wish I still had, and then 2009 Ford F-150, and that was the last vehicle that I bought for myself. Of course, I traded that in to get my wife something newer because she was driving this 2003 Hyundai Santa Fe, which now has 170,001 miles on it. She was driving this, and I just wanted to get her something newer. It was time for her to get something newer. She's been driving it for a few years, about 3 or 4 years, I think, 4 years. So I wanted to get her something new, and not to mention she put a nice little fender bender on the driver front corner. Some of you may have noticed it in the previous video of my alternator change. But anyway, that's how that happened. So instead of her driving around in a beat-up vehicle, I thought, well, I'll get rid of the 2009 F-150. I did not like the headrest in it. It caused my head to lean forward. I had read other complaints about that and actually saw where Ford had redesigned the headrest in the 2010 model. Other than that, I didn't have any real complaints about the truck. Loved it. But anyway, I thought, well, after I get the truck paid off, I was going to get her a newer vehicle, and then I was going to get me another truck anyway. So I thought, well, after she got the fender bender, insurance money's coming our way. I had some equity in the truck, went ahead and got her something newer, and I'm driving the Santa Fe. And so we've had this Santa Fe for 6 years. We bought it from an older couple in Little Rock, Arkansas. They had taken really good care of it. Very minimal cosmetic defects on it when we bought it. $5,000 6.5 years ago. And it's still working great. I've done a few things to it. Very little. The only thing that I actually had to change was the starter, the alternator, and battery. 2 times on the battery. Of course, one of those was due to the bad alternator, or the, well, we'll say old alternator, well used. I put 1 set of tires on it. Pretty soon I'm going to be putting another set of tires on it. And last year I had some extra money, so I went ahead and put new shocks and struts on it. So that's really the only things that I've done to it. That is the only things besides putting oil and gas in it. That's all I've done to this vehicle. Had it 6.5 years, $5,000. I wish somebody would have told me this kind of stuff when I was younger, when I was in my early 20s, because I would be a lot better off financially if I had. I'd probably be able to drive something like that. I don't know if you see it. There's a Ford Raptor. That is a truck that I would like to have. But, you know what, if I don't ever get it, I ain't worried about it. If I get me a decent F-150 later on, that'd be great. But I'm going to drive this for several more years. Probably, well, definitely, at least another 2 years, unless anything changes financially. But of course, if anything changes financially, I'm not just going to run out and buy something. I'm going to be very mindful about what I do. I'm going to plan it. I'm going to save up for it. I'm going to have a nice down payment to put on a vehicle. I'm not going to go finance the full cost of a vehicle. And I don't know how it is around your area, but around here, I'm right beside Texas, and of course, Texas is truck country. People love trucks. Around here, it is very difficult to find a decent used truck for less than $20,000. So it's almost wise enough to just go out and buy a brand new truck for $26,000 when you can get the full warranty, very minimal miles on it. Around here, when you buy it new, you may have 15, 20 miles on the vehicle. The least I've ever seen. Of course, of my vehicles that I bought, 3 of them were brand new. That was stupid. It was stupid because I didn't plan it. It's not stupid. I'm not saying it's stupid to not buy. Well, I'm not saying it's stupid to go buy a brand new vehicle. It's just stupid to not plan it. Because if you buy a brand new vehicle, you get the warranty, very low miles. Each one of mine, I think 2 of them actually had 12 miles on it when I bought it. The other one, I think it had 21 or 24 or something like that. So you get a lot that is worth having from that new purchase, and that is, a lot of the customer service from the manufacturer. And of course, how things are today. It's warranties are everything, and big companies, manufacturers, they don't want to have a lawsuit, so they're going to take care of the customer. You may have to take the time to contact the right people, but they'll take care of you. Just don't be stupid about it. Don't be ignorant. Try to be mean and force them to serve you as a customer. You know, they don't have to serve you. You know, yes, if you buy something from a manufacturer and they have a warranty on it, yes, they have to cover that warranty, or, you know, hold it up, or whatever you want to say, however you want to word it. But they don't have to do anything else than that. So don't try to force them to do more, because they ain't. I mean, if you're nice to them and polite with them, you'll probably end up getting more from them. And that's from experience. Be nice to them. But anyway, that was just a small rant on that. But anyway, yeah, if you want to save some money, don't flip-flop through your vehicles like I have. And that's it.